Hello guys, and welcome back to another one. Now this week we're going to try something very different and very new to this channel. We're going to try wildlife photography, and more specific, small birds. I don't know what kind of birds they are. There's a few pictures on the wall. I will share those, so I haven't got a clue, but like I say, it's something different, and I'm going to base myself in there, this little hide. Now we're not alone this week, we've got some guests. Let me show you. We've got baby Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Yeah, so like I say, we're not alone this week, we have some guests. So like I say, maybe an hour or so in here. The sun's about to drop, or even set even. But I've got the 70-200, and I've also got the 85mm Viltrox prime lens. That is not a wildlife lens, I appreciate that, but it is very sharp. So with that being said, I'll be able to crop in if I need to. So let's get set up, let's get in here and let's see what we can get. So like I said earlier, I don't know my birds, but there are some bluefinch, there are some chaffinch, blue tits, some long-tailed tits, some jays, goldfinch, robin and blackbirds. So just get in the light. So we have got a bit of a variety in there, so let's get set up and let's see what we can get. Right then, as you can see, I've got the 70-200 on the Canon 7D. Now I'm talking quiet because, as you can see, I'm actually in a bird hide and there's a little bit of activity, or at least there was. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to camp up here for maybe half hour or so and just see what I can get. Now there are some bird feeders just outside the bird watch, the bird hide. I've actually got back button focus on this, which is very handy for this kind of photography. Back button continuous focus. I'm not even sure what kind of birds they are. They're that quick. But they are congregating on this specific feeder. So I'll just get set up and focus on this bird feeder. So I'll bring you back in a second if I'm successful. I really need a 400 or 600mm lens, because this is very tricky at 200mm. The ISO is going through the roof. I mean, it was at 6400 before, because my shutter speed is 500th of a second. So I really need a 400 or 600mm lens. I have noticed the mannerisms of the birds. Once they've gone into the feeder, you can guarantee the minute they come out, they just take off. So you've got to get them before they go into the feeder box, the feeder basket even. But quite enjoying this actually. It's different for me, this wildlife photography. But I do need a 600mm lens. I mean, if somebody wants to send me one, I'll happily take it. Or we can start a GoFundMe page. Right, let's get back to it. I think my voice is disturbing them a bit. Right, we have been joined by a pheasant. At first, through the shrubs, I thought it was a fox, because there are foxes in this area. But once it made itself clearly visible, it's a pheasant. So I'm just tracking it to 100 bill, trying to no, it's going away from me now. The trouble I'm having here is there's a lot of distraction between myself and the pheasant. So the back button autofocus, continuous focus, is tracking the shrubs instead. Oh, hang on, there's a baby one down there. What on earth? Oh, there was. Oh, is it? Oh, it's all kicking off now. There's a baby pheasant. Oh, it's all kicking off. I don't know. There's a feeder just in front of me, which is a lot closer. So it's brilliant, absolutely fantastic. This guy's feasting for fun. Oh, he was until somebody else joined in. Right then, I've changed over back to the Fuji with the 85mm prime on. Now granted, I can't zoom in as far, not can't zoom in at all, it's a prime lens, but it's that much sharper and I can shoot at 1.8. I'll be able to crop in if I need to. So I'm going to spend a little bit more time with the 85mm prime, and hopefully these will come out a lot sharper. There won't be as much noise in these ones. I'm shooting at 1.8. It's only 200th of a second. I might have to lift that to 500. 320. 250. I've got 250. ISO 200. I might have to raise the ISO actually. Put the ISO at 640. And that way I'll be able to lift the shutter speed up to 500. Yeah, 500th of a second, ISO 640, f 1.8, and I've just missed a shot. I've changed windows, so now I am face on. I'm face on to one of the bird feeders with the 85mm. This is absolutely fantastic. This is phenomenal. Wow. again, this is the thing with wildlife photography that I've found. You can have quiet spells, then it all just kicks off. Wow. I just wish I knew what kind of birds I was capturing, but I haven't got a clue. I mean, there is signs on the walls, but this little guy here, he is feasting, much to my delight, because I can just snap away and capture him. Amazing, absolutely amazing. This little guy here. He is tiny. I never thought I would enjoy staying in one position, one location like this. I must have been here over an hour now, and this is amazing. I think next time I'll definitely bring a coffee. Well guys, I think as the sun sets behind me, I think I'm gonna call that one a day. I really enjoyed that. That was something very different for me. Some wildlife in nature photography. Now, I mean, I've shot the odd. When I say shoot, I mean with the camera. I've shot the odd seagull and geese and swans and stuff like that. But I've never actually been to a nature reserve in a hide and focused primarily on just doing that. And like I say, I really enjoyed it, and I really hope you did as well. It was something different for the channel, like I say, but I like to mix things up a bit. So with that being said guys, like I say, as the sun sets on yet another day, thank you ever so much for joining me. It really is appreciated. So until next time guys, thanks for watching. Bye for now.